President, dear EPP family, dear friends from Malta, I can say, and I really would like to thank you for this great hospitality what we have had here. And I honestly say that the food is better than last time in Madrid. Thank you. But, dear friends, sorry. Dear friends, let me remind one thing at the beginning of my speech. The first paragraph of the European Security Strategy, adopted in 2003 by the European Council, begins like this. Europe has never been so prosperous, so secure, nor so free. The violence of the first half of the 20th century has given way to a period of peace and stability unprecedented in European history. The end of the quote. In today's world, these thoughts have come under challenge. They are a great reminder of how the perception of our prosperity and security have changed during the last 13 years. We have come a long way since then. Currently, we are being tested how well we can manage crisis on several fronts. For the past couple of years, Europe has been entangled with problems related to aftermath of economic crisis, radicalization and terrorism, a surge of refugees putting to test European solidarity, increase of anti-immigrant sentiment and populist movements. We are facing an assertive authoritarian regime like Russia, who does not shy away from military aggressions against its neighbors, Georgia and Ukraine, bombing of civilian targets in Syria, or more covert actions to divide the West and erode the democratic values. Because of these reasons, many Europeans feel that their current well-being and future prosperity is under a threat. On top of that, people feel disconnected from their political representatives, who seem to be more engaged with solving faraway problems rather than those at home. There is anger towards traditional politics and politicians. That is why voters turn to people who promise easy solutions to complicated problems. Dear friends, in the upcoming years, one of the greatest tasks for us will be to re-engage people in politics and explain the importance of cooperation, solidarity, and the unity among European countries. History has taught us that together we are stronger and more capable to endure hardships. Now it is time to recall this lesson learned. This revision of our values comes at a time of turmoil. Change of the European security environment has had wider implications to global stability. EU citizens rank security as one of their primary concerns. Security and defense are closely intertwined, but the debates about defense need to be cheered up. EU member states need to take a deep breath and speak out about how much we are truly willing to invest to defense. We must find the courage to set ourselves motivating targets. We need to set ourselves a goal. One might ask what the EU added value in defense would be. The EU can help member states build up their capabilities in a more efficient and coordinated manner. Of course, no animal should pretend what it is not. The EU is not about collective defense. This pillar in European security architecture belongs firmly to NATO. However, there is more to security. The Russian modus operandi has shown that Kremlin uses a broad range diplomatic, political, information, military, economic, and other means. There are many names for this: hybrid, asymmetric, and non-linear warfare. The EU should be aware and ready to use its potential to increase the resilience of its member states and partner nations. The Union has powerful economic, political, and diplomatic means at its disposal. In the aftermath of Russian annexation of Crimea and the intrusion of eastern Ukraine, the EU has shown its resolve to put the aggression to a halt. And the Minister of Defense of Estonia, dear friends, I really would like to thank you for this support.
S'il vous plaît, Respectez quand même l'orateur, s'il vous plaît.
that we have responded to Russian aggression and violation of international law, putting NATO troops and also our EU nations to the Baltic states and Poland. I really would like to thank you for that. And dear friends, for the end, the crisis within and beyond the European Union borders are affecting directly to citizens of the EU. During challenging times, strategical thinking, sharing a vision and action together makes a union strong. And we, the EPP family, we are standing all the time in front of that, and we can make the real actions together. Thank you very much.